Hello, everyone. Welcome to a magic charged broadcast. We are enjoying some cotton candy clouds here at Magic Hour in Toronto City. About to take a wizarding walk together with your happiness navigator, pollinator of positivity, shape-shifting moon wizard. Yep. That's me, Melissa Mojo, buzzing in with some great energy for you. As always, broadcasts, anytime you see Mojo and Magic or myself, these dimples right here, you know they are energetically have this strong intention and magic, because intention is magic. The gratitude also I feel for being able to be here is magic, and it is for peace, protection, and prosperity for thee and thy loved ones. It's for activation, transmutation, and evolution for the entire collective. So let us just enjoy the sights and sounds of this city and pick out the nature. Look at this one. See the birds right up there? And like I said, these cotton candy clouds we've got going on over here. So beautiful, right in the middle of all this traffic. Look at them perched up there watching everybody go by. So let's continue on our merry way. And I'll show you, we'll just spin around. I'll keep you this way for most of the walk. And if we zoom in down here, you can see that building in the distance. That is medieval times over there. And the lake is just across the way here. And that's where we're heading, to walk the Lakeshore. Here at a bit of a big intersection, might be familiar to a lot of people. This is where the Gardner Expressway has a westbound exit, or you can travel the quieter Lakeshore Boulevard. When we take a peek down there, you see that merges onto a pretty big highway. That's the Gardner Expressway and those cotton candy clouds again. Hey everybody. Vroom vroom. And then that's Lakeshore Boulevard if you want to take a more scenic route other than the Gardner Expressway, which goes that way. And then if we look up there, that's the tree hive in the sky. That's where we broadcast from much of the time, and we're just making our way across the street here over to the lake. There's the Argonaut Rowing Club over there, and there is a Legion down the way. We're gonna walk past all of that on a nice little wizarding walk this evening with yours truly, sending great energies all the way. Hello to everybody, fellow wizards worldwide. It's wonderful when we come together with that intention for the brightest future for everyone, that we want everyone to have wellness, all the things we want for our friends and so-called enemies, because everyone is here in the perfect place at this very moment. It's divinely orchestrated, just like it's not too dark in a black hole and it's not too bright in the Milky Way. You gotta understand that everyone's in the perfect place, and it's difficult sometimes. But we do our very best, don't we, to transmute that energy that can be activating when we're like, I don't want it to be this way, but it is that way. So radical acceptance gives us a lot of joy, freedom in our life. And looking around and magnifying the magic of a little sunset walk along the lake also does a lot of that, magnifying the magic. And then if I spin you around, which I'm about to do, then you'll see towards downtown. And I think we're going to get a shot of the CN Tower here as we're walking over the main stretch here. And we're going to look at how long the grass is. Look. There's some long grass. Nobody's been cutting this grass. Hello to Danielle. Hello to Ryan. Please do drop your names into the comments so that I can shout you out. We have bike lanes in our city. It can be good and bad. Like all things. Hi, I'm so glad you subscribed, because you just never know when my multi-passionate magic maker self might just pop up. for a broadcast to send some mojo and magic out there. And when we do it together, we're magnifying that magical intention, like I said, for the greatest good of all, to enjoy those magical moments. Look, it looks like a big elephant. Anyone else see the elephant? That is Dumbo if I ever saw one. You know what I'm gonna wear? I'm probably talking really loud because the traffic's really loud, and it's probably blanking the background noise and I'm talking too loud, so I'll try to put it down a little bit, but I'm also excitable, so don't mind me. That's why I call myself multi-passionate magic maker, because look, I can find Dumbos, pink elephants in the sky. And I have a shirt that I got recently, and I didn't know really why, but I do love me some Dumbo. And it has like sequins, or like, I don't know what to call them. They're not sequins, they're like rhinestones or something. There's the elephant, the pink elephant in the sky over Toronto. Can you believe it? And these cotton candy clouds, like we were saying, it's a carnival out here. This is how you choose to find magic in the everyday, in the mundane. Here I am, look. This street up here is Jameson Avenue. Is not one of the nicest streets. They could call it a little ghetto. I live up in that tree hive in the sky, kind of overlooking the whole thing, a little bit away from Jameson, which is a bit, but you know, we all have to live somewhere. And look at what we can find. The magical Dumbo, the carnival in the sky. So yes, I will wear my very sparkly Dumbo tank top tomorrow on the broadcast, so make sure you come back and see me. You'll be also asking, why did she buy that? And then we'll say, oh yeah, because we all saw the elephant in the sky. Okay, I'm starting to see the CN Tower. Let's look. Let's get zoomed in. Good old YouTube only lets me zoom once. And then if I touch it again, it zooms right back out. There's the CN Tower. Okay, scan over, scanning. Now we're seeing right about there, yeah, is the, like I said, medieval times, has that sort of glassed in part, and you see the stadium is over there where we're going to have the FIFA World Cup, and also we have one of those, but really we have one of those. That's the CN Tower. That's one of our claims to fame. And this Gardner Expressway has been, you know, falling apart for years, but it's actually beautiful. It's beautiful in its own way, right? I'm a country girl, but I've been in the city for a long time. But you never take the country out of the country girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always ever more from the country. But here I am. That's where I live. That's my building right there. It's the biggest one too. All those other small buildings on Jameson. I live in the tree hive in the sky, and we broadcast energy out over this whole city and radiate the vibration that we want to create. That's what we do. So, oh, here's another good view of it. Okay, zooming. There, that was a better zoom that time. YouTube zoom is very finicky. Look at that though, that's a nice shot at magic hour. Over the Toronto City, Magic Toronto City. If you see right about there, that lit up thing, that's the Dufferin Gate, and that again would take us down into the CNE grounds where we have the stadium, the football stadium. Look at that, isn't it beautiful in pastel? Lovely. All right, let's get out there. Well, there's a bit of that glow, and look how close we are to the lake now. And yet another little bridge, another little incline. Sometimes it feels like we're always climbing. Sometimes the climb is exhausting. But you know what can help us with the climb? Taking a moment to appreciate a tree. Like this tree right here. Look at how many people this tree goes past every day. This tree goes past. These people go past this tree. It's witnessed all these people's energy, and it's sending out that grounding energy, just like you and I are right at this very moment. Our guardian friends. Hug a tree. It's good for the put the bare feet on the ground. Scientifically proven to be so good for us. Also, the sound of birds and nature itself has been proven to reduce blood pressure and cortisol and all those things that we do not want. Nature appreciates us and we appreciate nature. The more we appreciate nature, the more it can support us. So thank you to this beautiful guardian tree and sending out this grounding energy to you. Oh, it's seen a lot and felt a lot, this tree. It's a beautiful, great pine tree. Oh yes. All right, well, let's go. I really had the intention to put my feet in the water. Take my sandals off for a minute, put my feet in the water here in beautiful Toronto City at Lake Ontario. Let's see. So there's the Lakeshore Gardener over there, super busy. And towards the downtown and the CN Tower from the next bridge. The new view. I'm glad some of you were here to see that pink elephant live. That was pretty awesome. One last view at the CN Tower before we head west along the lake and perhaps dip our toes in, see how cold it is. What do you think? How cold do you think it is? And I think we might blow some bubbles, because bubbles are that cosmic rainbow energy that activates, transmutes, and evolves, aka create. I always like to say, so it's that cosmic rainbow energy, universal life force energy. It would be referred to when we say Reiki. Reiki means universal life force energy. So when we think about it, it's rainbow, it's prismatic. It's like a bubble. It's like dragonfly wings. It's like the waterfall mist. Ooh, look at this tree. Whoa. Can you see the blossoms? They're so... It's very big, and the blossoms go up to the very top. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit. They're rather infinite. It's like they kind of match with the sky. But they're very... with beautiful pattern, eh? The patterns of nature. The birds, I'm pretty sure that bird that you just hear there is a red-winged blackbird. There you go. Don't forget your radio. It's one of the ways to make some magic happen. Oh yeah, okay, let's go. We're going. We're gonna go find the beach. And then I might hit the grocery store late night. Because we're in Toronto. That's one of the good things about being in the city. See? Whoa, look at that blossom tree. It's pink and it's still in blossom. That's pretty rare about now. I wonder what kind of tree that is. This trail here is called the Martin Goodman Trail. And I don't know how many miles it goes for, but let me tell you, it will take you pretty much all the way from Niagara and then east to, I don't know, Oshawa at least. I think it may even go down into the States. We'll have to look that up. Actually, there's a sign right over there. This is also the Argonaut Rowing Club. I used to work here doing some maintenance work and such. And on occasion, work doing catering. But let's check out the Great Lakes Waterfront Trail and see exactly where this thing goes. So, look at this. 2,600 kilometers end to end. Wow. Okay, look at this thing. So, I think a lot of it's saying it's on the road. I'm not quite Lakeshore houses. Is this the Martin Goodwin one? No, that's also says on road. Okay, hold on. I think they might have even changed the name of this. Anyways, here we are, just about here, yeah. It says bright yellow arrow at the Argonaut Rowing Club. And we're gonna go down this way a little bit. And if you go down this way, you go where Ontario Place was, down to Harbourfront Centre. There's the Island Airport, the Toronto Islands, where you go to Ward's Island, which is sort of like peaceful and calm and residential more. And then there's Center Island. It's like amusement park style. And then Hanlon's Point, they have the nude beach and everything out there. So that's really interesting. I prefer myself to go to Ward's Island. I mean, it's nice to go topless sometimes at Hanlon's Point too, but Center Island is basically for tourists, but it is nostalgic. So every once in a while, what I'll do is I'll just walk all the way from Ward's Island around Center Island and then take the ferry home at Hanlon's. And yeah, if you would continue out this way, you're going to get out to the beaches and Ash Bridges and Woodbine. And then there's Woodbine Park, lots of concerts here. Along Queen Street here, we have the Jazz Festival in late July, I do believe. And this weekend, we're going to be somewhere over in our neighborhood because right now we're here. We're going to be heading west, and I'm going to dip my toes in the water somewhere around here. And on the weekend, or as I like to call it, the strengthened, we're going to be up around Dufferin and Dundas. So I think this is Dundas right here. And it is Due West Fest this weekend. And then Trinity Bellwoods Park has a drum circle every Sunday, so you can come check that out anytime. If you don't have a drum or anything, don't worry, everyone's super friendly. There's dancing, someone will let you play their drum for sure. There's lessons, I think usually between 12 and 2, and then after that just a free drum circle to play with at Trinity Bellwoods Park. And so yeah, this weekend it's Due West Fest somewhere around Dufferin to Lansdowne on Dundas West. So that's just north of Queen and south of College. So that's where we'll be. And in the meantime, we're going to go dip our toes in the water because it's still a magic hour. It's still a little bit light enough for me to send out with vibrations. Oh yeah, and we get to see this super beautiful blossom tree. Y'all, it's been a bit of a tough time for your happiness navigator to stay all happy and stuff lately. I've been in some serious grief, some serious heartbreak. But look at how you can transmute that. Look at how you can find the beauty in yourself even when you don't feel it, when you're not feeling it. But it's there. It's there. That's one of the reasons I'm grateful that Spirit said to me, do 100 live streams and try to do them in a row as much as possible. So I decided from March until June, I would just do a live stream a day as much as possible. Maybe 2 if I get so inspired. And it's been really good because it doesn't force me to show up, but it allows me to show up. And it encourages me to show up. And it shows me how to love me. Because I might not be feeling me, but here I am, sparkling. I'm sparkling on anyways. And so are you. No matter what's going on. We're beautiful and perfect in prismatic perfection. And let's take a peek at this tree before it gets really dark. Because I could tell in the distance that this was pink. Can you see the pink hue also? Look at it. Oh my goodness. I can get so in awe and reverent about simple things like the color of this tree against the sky right now, you know? And in person, obviously, even better, but it's just about, that's actually a closer representation of the color right there. I'm not sure what this one is. I can say thank you to this tree, and I love you to this tree. And it's only in blossom for a moment, but it is no less spectacular the whole time. So that's the message here, is even when we might not feel like we're blossoming and in our full glory, well, it's always perfection. It's always soft and gentle if we just love ourselves a little bit more. Find the magic that's all around us. Give ourselves a little massage. Anoint thyself with oils and have baths and do all those things that feel good. And I'm sending you Reiki, aka cosmic rainbow energy, to activate, transmute, and evolve, to feel better, to be calm, to feel balance, and to feel blissed, to feel utterly blessed in the moment that is. Oh, it's taken me a while to get down to this beach to put my feet in. But, you know, sometimes it's like that. Everything's just so beautiful. Gotta take your time. The Argonaut Rowing Club. There's a plane coming in to the airport. Where's it? There it is. Some classic Muskoka chairs and the sun on the water on beautiful Lake Ontario. Alright, I'm not going to tuck down there this time. We're going to keep going on the path. Oh, that's a pretty tree too. And look at all these fluff. Shall we make a wish? Let us make a wish. Is it okay if we pick you and make a wish for everyone? Oh, thank you, Dandelion. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at, can you see them all floating in the air? Little magical wishes going out into the world. Aw, thank you, Dandelion. Thank you, nature. That's all around us, even when we're in the city center. Like magical Toronto City. I should make a song about magical Toronto City. Look at that one. There it is. In the distance. Okay, I know. Let's get going. I don't know. Do you want to go all the way to the beach with me? It's getting late, but I'm gonna put my toes in because I kind of said I would. How's everyone? What's going on? How can I support you? Do you want to vent? Do you want to let something go in the comments? Do you want to maybe put something that you're grateful for in the comments? What am I grateful for? So many things. So for years, I did a gratitude practice every single morning because I took a course that was called The Science of Happiness. And that course taught me that it's not just that we should be happy, but it's that it makes us healthy, wealthy, and wise to do so. And so when I took that Science of Happiness course, it showed a particular exercise to do every week, and it showed the scientific proof behind why it works. So the gratitude practice, they were like, even if you can just be grateful for 17 seconds, as soon as you wake up in the day, it will change your nervous system for the rest of the day because you're not starting off in that fight or flight anxiety mode. You're quickly flipping the script and putting some gratitude in there. Gratitude magic. It's a sparkle that we can put on every day. So for years I woke up every single day and I was grateful, and it did change my physiology, and it changed my mental state. It changed the way I approach things. And gratitude, also the scientific proof is that you can't feel other feelings much over top of gratitude. It's such a strong feeling that it overpowers other things. So choose gratitude, and choose it wisely and find it. And then even better, you can find joy, which is just even a little kind of step above gratitude, because it's not like, so much thankful as experiencing the thankfulness. And here's a place where I was thankful and had a birthday party, and I just saw it come up that it was 17 years ago right at this very spot where these people are having a nice little gathering right now. And I was playing guitar, and I had bare feet on the grass, and I was saying today how time flies, but you know, when we're doing what we love, here I am all that time later, still doing the things I love, playing music, getting my bare feet on the grass, loving people, even, oh God, when one has loved themselves silly, it's never a waste, you know? It's never a waste to give it your all. I don't think so. What do you think? It can't, to me, it can't be. This is one of the things. First of all, my heart is huge, it's expansive, and it wants to love to the max. So I'm not going to hold back. And in life, that can be a very painful thing in this world, to love that much. When a lot of people are protecting their hearts, and a lot of people have a lot of trauma that makes them withhold and be dismissive and avoid that kind of big feelings. But I'm a big feelings person, and so along with the big feelings of love comes big feelings of grief, right? Because when we love things and people, moments, even a moment, you could just love a moment so much, but then it's gone, right? It's gone. The moment only lasts. Vroom, vroom. It's like that. It just speeds by. Moments don't last. But everything that we've ever had never really leaves us. So one time I was told by Spirit, you know, because I kept thinking about this shirt. Here's story time. This shirt that I left behind when I was in Columbus, Ohio, when I was 18 years old. And I was at a keg party. And at that time, I was still drinking heavily. And keg parties are a good place to do that. So it was way up high in this building. And I came down the fire escape. And I left my shirt, my leather shirt, my nice leather shirt, up there. And so some fella was nice enough to, you know, say, I'll go back up and get your leather shirt for you. And this was a particular leather shirt. It was a button-up leather shirt. It had a high collar, like kind of like a Chinese collar or something. And then these like little puffed sleeves. And it was leather. And I've never seen anything like it in my life. So for years, I was like, oh, I missed that leather shirt. And one time, Spirit told me, you can't, anything that's part of your story, you really can't lose. So because that shirt was part of my story, I cannot lose it. Just like I can't lose any person, any moment,